Alright. Screwed up with the previous stream. Yeah, I screwed up with these settings, so I had to restart the stream. Sorry about that. Okay, hopefully everything is fine now. Please let me know in the comments, whoever we have. It's okay, alright. When am I gonna make a new video? I do wanna make... I have a few ideas, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time for that. I really can't say anything for now. Yeah, I'll definitely upload whenever I can. For now, it's just not really possible for me. Okay, shared the link. People should come in. I'll be right back. Oh, Battlefield 2042 has, I think minimum requirements are a Ryzen 5 3600. I don't remember the graphics card, I need to check it out. Yeah, GTX 1050 Ti or the RX 560. Those are the minimum requirements. And the recommended ones are Ryzen 7 2700X, RTX 3060, or RX 6600 XT. Okay. Hopefully I'm not gonna have any problems this time. Let's see. I had to restart the stream, Rivan. I had some issues. Is everything working now? Can you guys let me know if my voice is fine and the game looks fine? Okay, it works. Sounds good. Cool. Cool. So yeah, so here we are playing Battlefield 2042 on a Ryzen 5 1600 AF and a GTX 1070. And, you know, honestly, I didn't play for too long. I didn't play this game for too long, and I don't know how it's gonna perform. Okay. Alright, this is not good. Yep. The settings are the lowest settings here. Everything is lowest. I have the future frame rendering disabled for now, though I will enable it a bit later. But so far, even with the future frame rendering disabled, it performs pretty good. Like, at least so far. Oh no, I'm dead. Bad decision making. No, definitely you're not gonna be able to run this even on an FX 8350. Yeah, performance is alright. I literally just started playing. I haven't played this game yet. I have played pretty much every single Battlefield by now, but yeah, this one feels different, that's for sure. Okay. Really need to get used to it. Yeah, the 9700K GTX 1070 I think is gonna perform just fine. Yeah, my stream, I had to end the stream because I needed to fix some settings. Yeah, it should be just fine. If you enable future frame rendering, performance is gonna be alright, I believe. Okay. Alright, let's try to do something. Can we climb these walls? Nope, we can't. It really feels different compared to Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3, which are basically my favorite Battlefield games. Oh cool, I can cut the chute. And I'm gonna die right now. I haven't tried the zipline yet. Okay, we have some dips below 60 FPS from time to time. I don't know the reason behind that. It could be because it's beta. Yeah, so when looking at the entire map with all the enemies and whatnot, the frame rate does dip. But surprisingly, the CPU usage and the GPU usage aren't too high. Hey Luca, how's it going? It's going good, how about you? The sensitivity feels strange. Oh, I think this is more demanding. The 1600 AF can easily run Battlefield 5, but you know, it seems to struggle right now in 2042, but I think it also could be because it's beta. So when it comes out, we'll see. For now, we can't really say for sure. Is this an enemy? Oh my god. Yeah, the graphics settings are low for now. 1080p. Doesn't look too bad. We have some dips below 60 FPS, such as here, for example. We tend to drop down to like 50 FPS sometimes. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I'm just randomly running around and not really doing a whole lot. Oh god. Ooh. The frame rate drops a lot here. Well, I mean, it's 128, and it's Battlefield style. I'm really not surprised that they increased the size of the map, because like 64 players has been something for I don't know, ever since what, for like 20 years, 15 years. That's what Battlefield's been all about, and they decided to expand things. I don't mind it. Obviously, I believe there are going to be 64 player maps as well, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Yeah, the smoke effects and whatnot, they really tank the frame rate. Either it's the smoke or the fact that I'm looking at the whole map with everyone fighting. I think I just died. Which one should you go for? 12th gen Intel or Ryzen 5000? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how good Intel 12th gen is gonna be, and I haven't really been following the tech world lately. But I mean, wow. We'll see. We'll see how 12th gen Intel turns out to be. If you want to buy now, if you really need to build a PC now, just go for Ryzen. Okay. Oh, I can't look straight up. Oh my god, no. Wait, what? Did I just see someone here? No. It really depends on how good 12th gen turns out to be. I believe Intel's making really serious claims. What the hell is this? Oh no. Jesus Christ. I just can't play this game. Let's try a couple more rounds, and then I think I'm gonna switch to I'm gonna set the future frame rendering to on, because performance isn't very good right now. Even though the system isn't getting taxed, it just doesn't feel very good. Oh my god. Yeah, it looks like 12th gen is gonna be really good, but again, we should wait for benchmarks and see how it's gonna be. I really wouldn't make any conclusions right now. It looks strange to me that as a different specialist you can pick different loadouts. It's not something that you've been able to do prior to 2042. Okay. Let's try to be a bit more useful. I feel like I'm not doing anything. Let's try riding the vehicle. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to open up the map. But M doesn't seem to be it. Oh no! It's a semi-automatic. I had no idea. I thought I had an automatic rifle. Oh, do you not hear the game sound? Wait, let me see. Oh yeah, you're not you're not hearing the game sound. How about now? Can you hear the game now? Okay. Let me know if the game is too loud. I'll make it a bit quieter.
Resources are dangerously low. Reloading, watch my back! Squads retreat. Battle's done. We've lost enough troops for today.
Yeah, I had no idea the game sound wasn't there. Sorry about that. Did we update to Windows? Like, I personally didn't update to Windows 11. I don't think I'm gonna update to it anytime soon. Maybe a couple of years down the line, because Windows 10 is gonna be supported until 2025. So yeah, I personally wouldn't recommend switching to Windows 11 yet, though it does look pretty. I'll give it that. Yeah, Battlefield driving physics, well, I mean, they're not great, but they're definitely better than Warzone. Than Warzone's driving physics. At least in my opinion. Oh, it's my pleasure, Hanif. I'm kind of curious myself how different systems, especially low-end systems or older systems, would perform in this game. And you know what? I think I'm gonna enable future frame rendering, because it seems like we're mostly without future frame rendering. We're mostly between 55 and like 70 FPS or something. Not very good. How do you open up the map? Full map. Well, I keep hitting M. Doesn't want to open up for some reason.
All right, Captain Sector Foxtrot.
I don't know if it's broken for me or for everyone. Yeah, so looking at the frame rate and the frame time, this is a pretty open area. There's not a lot going on here, so obviously we're going to be getting 75 FPS. But once we get into action in just a minute, where everyone is, where all the explosions are, we keep dropping down to like 60 FPS. But I believe future frame rendering is going to fix that. The CPU usage is pretty good, 50%. I don't know, I don't think we exceeded 70%. It doesn't tax our Ryzen 5 1600AF that much, but an FX 8350 or especially a quad core, a 3rd gen, 4th gen quad core, even the i7s I think are gonna be quite taxed. So here you can see that we had a drop like as soon as we reached the mountain and saw the whole map. I don't know if we can replicate that. We got a drop. Yeah, 8 cores, not FX cores, obviously. 8 cores, 9700K, for example. 8 cores, 8 threads, that is. At least. 6 cores and 12 threads. I think 4 cores, 8 threads is the absolute minimum you want to go with this game. Oh, god damn it. What is that, a shotgun? So, yeah, 8 cores, 8 threads is gonna be enough. 6 cores, 12 threads is gonna be enough. So like an 8700K, for example, it should perform just fine in this game. It's gonna be enough. 9700K. And so on, 2700X, those CPUs are gonna handle this game just fine. But when it comes to 6 core 6 threads, the 9600K for example, or the 7700K, they're gonna struggle. Or they're gonna be on the verge of maxing out. Jesus Christ, do I hold?
Get me an update.
I'm here.
Enemies disorganized. We need to consolidate gains and hold the sectors.
I do hold. Alright, good to know.
Sector Foxtrot.
Oh no! It is just better. The dog is just tanky. It's impossible to kill the thing. This Ryzen 5, no, it's not 4 core, it's 6 cores, 12 threads. So yeah, 4 cores, 8 threads, or 6 cores, 6 threads are the absolute minimum you want to go for, I believe at least, in this game.
Sector Bravo is in enemy hands.
And I'm speaking of modern processors that released within the last few years. Well, if anything, I'm the only bot in this game, because I play like crap.
Only a few sectors left before the Russians have it all.
Really need to get used to the sensitivity, it feels weird, and everyone is in here. The sensitivity seems to feel strange, and the frame rate just keeps dropping below 60 FPS in such moments, so... I'm gonna try one more, like, run around and try to kill people. I'm gonna try to do something.
We have locked down Sector Bravo.
Just one more time, and then I'm gonna enable feature frame rendering and see how it performs. It's a frag. Okay. Alright, let's enable feature frame rendering and see how it performs.
Enemy forces have taken a blow. They'll keep coming.
Did it save?
Now control all of Sector Foxtrot. Our forces are nearing majority control of the sectors.
Do I need to restart the game or something? I don't know if it saved this setting. Doesn't feel like it. It feels exactly the same. Yeah, like the whole game feels kind of janky. I believe they need more time than just a month to fix a lot of these issues, because they want. I believe it's gonna be November 19th is when they want to release it. I don't think that's a good idea. No.
Sector Echo.
So they might delay the release, actually. It's stock. The 1600 AF is stock. The settings are low at 1080p. And it's not doing very good. And I'm not sure if the future frame rendering got enabled, so I think I'm gonna restart the game. I'll quit. Let's restart the game and see if future frame rendering does anything. Yeah, I mean, the GTX 1070 released all the way, what, back in, is it 2015, 2016? It's been a while. The recommended graphics card is an RTX 3060, and for the absolute minimum you want to have a 1050 Ti. But again, don't forget that this game is beta, so performance will most likely change, although we're not sure about that. It may not change, but hopefully it changes, because this is not very good. Okay, do we have future frame rendering? We do. Okay, it is enabled. I don't know if it works. I tried to enable it. It didn't do anything. Performance was the same. So hopefully restarting the game helps. I'm glad you enjoyed my FX videos, Icky. Means a lot. Yeah, I'm not liking the fact that everyone just keeps releasing unfinished stuff. Especially lately, it's been happening a lot.
Majority of sectors under our control.
Like, it's not polished. The game it doesn't perform great. There seem to be a lot of
We
bugs.
now hold Sector Alpha.
Like, even the options menu, like the menu in general, feels janky. The RAM is, I believe it's set to 3200 megahertz. I'm gonna actually check it out. Just give me a sec. Yeah, the memory is at 3200 megahertz. 32 gigabytes, 3200 megahertz. Yeah, I didn't check the RAM usage, by the way. It's 8 gigs.
Foxtrot 1 is under attack.
It's basically the same as Battlefield 5. Pretty good. And if I disable the stream, I bet it's gonna be even lower.
We've captured all of
Getting
Sector
some
Delta.
setters. Frame time isn't doing great. Oh my god. Yeah, the frame time isn't doing really good.
They've occupied Sector
I mean, I can test it with the FX8350. It's not gonna perform well even at 4.5, 4.7 gigahertz. I highly doubt it. I might do it though. Yeah, this is my main PC, GTX 1070 Ryzen 5 1600 AF. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's beta, so yeah, we're gonna need to wait for the full release and see how it performs then. For now, there is no point of saying much. I'm not sure if the future frame rendering is enabled though. It might look like it's enabled, but I don't think it is. It's kind of funny that the game was set to high when I first launched it, like this. It's definitely not happening.
Give me a sit rep.
You know what?
Still early, but we're securing territory on schedule.
Oh wait. So when you change the resolution, you get the apply button, but okay, hold on.
Sector Alpha under Russian control.
Okay, maybe now the future frame rendering is enabled. Okay, guys, we're playing at high settings right now. Okay, I gotta be honest, it looks great. Yeah, the game looks pretty good, but it's not very playable. I mean, we're not doing a lot, and it already dips below 60 FPS. Yeah, the GPU utilization does increase, obviously. It's not like
But they're hurting.
choking, but it's up there. Yeah, it isn't pegged. But I mean, we have VSync enabled, so maybe if we disable that. And again, it doesn't, I don't know if it saves the settings when you change them. Okay, yeah, it does save them. So yeah, now we're pegged. Now we're at 99%, for example. 97, 99. Yeah, it's pretty much choking. So yeah, the 1070 isn't really, is the absolute minimum you want to have. I think maybe 1066 gigs at low settings, I don't know, 900p or 1080p. That's the absolute minimum you want to have.
Shit, shit! Sector Echo has been seized by the Russians. More sectors falling to the Russians. They're nearing complete control. Fucking bastard!
Yep, high settings isn't a good idea.
Need you to send a ring on my mark! I need help!
No, I wouldn't say that the frame rate would be higher. Because before I started streaming, performance was basically the same. The frame time, the frame rate, everything was basically the same, so... I'm just not... I don't feel like future frame rendering is being enabled. Like, it shows as if it's on, but I don't feel like it is on. Now you can see how janky the menu is. By the way, if you try to slide, like play with these sliders, the menu keeps going up and down. It's not locked in place. That's it's just strange. And this game's gonna come out in a month, so it's not looking very good. I mean, it does look good. The game itself does look good, but it's gonna be a disaster. Look at that! Okay, I had no idea about this. Yeah, it's gonna be a disaster if they're gonna release it next month. Okay. I'm gonna try 900p. I don't know how it looks on the stream though. Yeah, I'm just gonna try it like this real quick, then I'll set it back to 1080p. Oh my god, there's a tank.
Sector Echo under enemy control.
Alright, let's go somewhere safe. Let's spawn somewhere here. So yeah, 900p reduces the GPU utilization quite a bit, from like 80 to 90% down to 60, 55, 75 maybe? But the frame rate doesn't really change. If this is future frame rendering, if this is how it actually performs with the future frame rendering enabled, it's not good for Ryzen 5 2600 users, because the 1600 AF is basically a 2600, just slightly lower clocked. It's not very good.
Hostiles now control Sector Echo.
There are a lot of players, a lot of action going on, a lot of vehicles. I mean, right there, we just dropped to 49 FPS. Kind of curious how 2700X or 1700 would perform.
I'm reloading!
Oh, I had an... Was that a nade? Was that a nade indication? What was that? No, he killed me with the rocket. Yeah, my pleasure. I don't even know how to read your name. I never thought about it. CSS Orkin Man. My pleasure. Yeah, the GTX 1650.
We have majority control of the sectors.
I mean, with a decent CPU, honestly, like I think something like a 2700X or a Ryzen 5 3600 would do a pretty good job. So if you have the GTX 1650, I think the game would be playable. Like even with this 1070, it's not maxing out, and I think you can set to medium settings, set the graphics settings to medium, but you need to have a decent CPU. The 1600AF is just not cutting it. I don't know if it's the core count. I don't know how 8 cores and 16 threads are going to impact performance. I'm assuming it's gonna get better. Because, I mean, there is a lot of action going on, and when there is a lot of action going on, cores do help. I mean, yeah, the game looks great, and but it's not a stable 50 FPS. That's the thing. It just keeps jumping from 70 down to 45, up to 60, down to 50. It's not very stable. Oh, so you're a Counter-Strike Source player. $5600X and 1080 low settings is like, yeah, I mean, dude, $5600X is a great CPU. Like with that you can play any game, and even this, it's beta. I don't know how much performance is gonna change next month when the game releases. Hopefully it does. But with the 5600X, you could definitely play, like with this exact setup, you could play this game. I think it would run better.
Majority of sectors under our control.
Yeah, let's try. Okay, you want me to enable VSync? Let's do that. There it is. It is at 60 FPS. So, like, settings, changing the settings without applying anything. Does the thing. I mean, the VSync is there. I mean, overclock, I don't know about... I don't think overclock would help that much, because, like, you can see the frame time is... it's pretty jumpy, especially like if I spawn here, like if I take a vehicle, let's say, like let me get a vehicle from the headquarters. I think there was an ATV somewhere here. Okay, I can't see it on the minimap. and I can't open up the map. Is that a vehicle? That's a bush. Maybe here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any
We've got most of the sectors
vehicles.
under control.
It's kind of annoying that I can't open up the map. Okay, let me then get this.
Requesting transport dropped on my marker.
Understood. Requested vehicle en route. They've occupied Sector Delta.
Okay, I'm gonna remove the V-Sync. Let me get in the vehicle before someone else takes it. Let me go to settings. Turn off the V-Sync. Okay, now look. Right here we're fine. It's 80, 75 FPS. It is stable. It's pretty stable. But there's not a lot going on here. Once we reach like that 1000 meter mark, like the F objective, or go towards the rocket, it's just gonna drop. The frame time is gonna be all over the place because of the amount of action going on around.
Our forces now control all of Sector Foxtrot. Hold on!
Yeah, you see, like it immediately dropped to there, 57, 60. You can see the frame time spikes right there. It's not very consistent. Oh, I got a guy. I'm gonna run him over. Wait, I think there's a ramp somewhere here. Oh my god, there... Okay, that's the first time I'm seeing a rocket launch. And I just drove under that rocket launching. Yeah, this game cannot release next month. Alright. Well, that was something. You got a 1600X 1080 with everything on low. I mean, I have everything on low. This is a 1600 AF. I have everything on low. So yeah, technically it is a better CPU. It's 12 nanometers. It's a 2600 essentially. There you can see everything. All the settings are on low. We have the future frame rendering enabled, but it doesn't seem to do anything. So like even if I disable it, performance stays the same. So yeah, you are going to stay for the most part above 45 FPS. But it's not very playable, unfortunately. Like if you wanna play competitively, it's not very possible.
Taking control of Sector Bravo.
Oh, hello.
struggling. Echo objective secure. Sector under control.
Oh, we got a prone guy. Oh, that's a dog. Okay, cool. Ah, too many bumps. Like, you can play, alright? Oh my god. Oh, what the hell? He had an angle on me. Yeah, you can play the game. If it's enjoyable, I don't know, it's up to you. If you're okay with drops from 60 to 40 to 45 FPS, sudden drops. If you're okay with that, okay. But I personally don't find it very enjoyable. And I really hope it changes. I really hope they improve the performance as time goes on. I hope they delay the game. I hope they release it on December or January of 2022. I really wouldn't rush with the release date.
Their forces are dwindling.
I just tried ultra settings. We just tried a few minutes ago. It was worse. Obviously, it was just worse. There, max fidelity. I think actually, you know what? There's ultra. Yeah, there is ultra. There. Future frame rendering on. There you go. That's what you get. Hey Joe. Yeah, if you have the same system, you're not gonna be able to play this game, but good news is you can play most other games.
They've nearly exhausted their resources.
Oh wow, it's been an hour already.
One of our
Time
objectives has
flies.
been attacked.
So there, I'm gonna spawn on this. What do we have here? A tank.
All hostiles retreating. You've earned your rep today, notepads.
Oh, we won. Okay. So yeah, at ultra, you're easily gonna drop as low as 40 FPS. Which CPU do you have, Moody? Oh, you have the same FPS with the R727, 2700. Okay, that is interesting. If you actually... Do you also have 16 gigs or higher? And it's also overclocked to 4.2, that's interesting. Hey Razer, yes, it is open beta. The download was 18, I think 18.6 gigs or something. Well, I mean, Battlefield 4, well, first of all, it's not 128 players. I wouldn't say that it looks as good. There are definitely, I mean, come on, it's Battlefield 4 released, what, all the way back in 2013? And there are improvements in Battlefield 1, there are improvements in Battlefield 5 over Battlefield 1. The same goes for 2042. There are, like, it looks great. On ultra settings, it looks great. It doesn't run great. I mean, look, we can't even load up the map. Yes, the same map. Oh, I think we're gonna get a tornado. It looks stormy. Yep. Oh no. So yeah, the game does look really, really good. Wait, you were getting stuttering and bad FPS with the 5800X and 2070 Super. Yeah, the beta, you have a couple of days, so basically today and tomorrow, to basically test beta for free. Okay, so you have 16 gigs, cool. Yeah, if that's a game problem, then they just can't leave it like this. Performance isn't really good. Doesn't seem to be very good. People with a 5800X and what was it, 5600X, the Ryzen 7 2700 overclocked to 4.2 gigahertz, aren't really getting good performance. So hopefully they don't release the game like this. Yeah, I don't know about the FPS limit. I mean, it goes up. It does go up to 80 FPS. If I
American forces will take every sector.
like, let me spawn here. There, I look at the sky, nothing's happening. It does go up. It does reach 80 FPS and whatever, but it drops back down to like 45, 40. So if you're getting such drops on a 5800X and a 2700, if you're getting the same like frame time spikes that you're seeing over here, then it's a problem. It's a game problem, not a hardware problem. So, and since it's kind of stormy, yeah, performance wasn't as bad when we didn't have rain and you know, the weather was sunny. Performance wasn't as bad. Yeah, I like the game. Performance, not very satisfied with it.
Hostiles occupying most sectors. Force them back.
1440p Ultra,
American
50-60
forces have taken
FPS.
Foxtrot sector.
Did you try playing at a lower resolution? Wait, what were the specs? 5800X, 2070 Super. Okay, so if you're getting, if you're using lowest settings and you're getting 80 FPS and not really dipping below that and not getting stutters, then I think it's fine. But if you're getting the same stutters as I am getting, and if the frame rate drops for you like this, as you can see here. Then it's a game issue.
They've captured all of Charlie sector.
Okay, so
We need to
people
secure more
with a better
sectors before
CPU
the
are
whole
getting
map
better
falls.
FPS. So Lotte is getting 90 to 110 FPS with a 5800X. So you're not really dipping below 90 FPS, right? I assume you're playing at 1080p. Yeah, RAM usage, I mean, it's pretty normal. Battlefield 5 has basically the same RAM usage, and it depends on where you're located as well. And, you know, we increased the graphics settings, so that also definitely impacts the RAM usage. But, I mean, look at this. It's at Ultra, just no. Definitely unplayable. Even on low settings, it's not very playable. So, Ultra should be out of question. So, let's go for low. TA low. Dynamic resolution scale. Low latency. Look at this.
Abandon all sectors. Let American forces have what's left.
Yeah, the GPU, the 2070 that you used was at 99%. Yeah, it seems to be very GPU intensive. Yeah, Ultra is terrible. But you know, we tried high, we tried low, we tried Ultra, but at different, you know, it was different. The weather was different, so that could also be the reason why we were getting better performance at high compared to Ultra. But really, low is what where you want to stay at. I'm gonna disable all these effects. Motion blur, not a big fan of motion blur. Let's just, I don't know, leave it at 5 or something. I mean, there, it's just the lowest settings. It's basically as low as it gets. Yeah, Hanif, that's, I mean, it's basically the CPU. The issue, I assume, is the CPU, because so far people with a 5800X, who was it? I think Lotte. Yeah, 5800X, he's getting from 90 to 110 FPS using high fidelity preset. So it's the CPU. In that case, it's the CPU. If you change the graphics settings and not a lot is happening, it's the CPU. Yeah, I think it is pretty normal that it goes below 90 FPS. Like 128 players, it's a lot. the map is pretty massive, a lot of vehicles, a lot of action going on. It shouldn't be a surprise. But I still think they need to improve the
We're pushing the
performance.
Russians out. We're on schedule.
Sector Charlie under Russian control.
Which games, Hanif, which games do you have issues with? Are you talking about Battlefield 2042? Yeah, Battlefield 5 runs, I mean, I can basically launch it right now to show performance of the Battlefield 5. It runs significantly better.
Most sectors are now under our control. Allied forces have taken sector
So once
Bravo.
again, graphics card isn't the bottleneck here. Oh my god, what a spot. Yeah, the graphics card isn't really the bottleneck, even though it does, like, right now, it does go up to, like, what, 90%, 95%. It's not the bottleneck, that's not the reason. Even if I upgraded the 1070 to 3090, not much would change. It's definitely the CPU. But again, I'd love to see, I'd love them, EA, to improve performance.
Enemy forces have taken a blow. They'll keep coming.
Can I climb this? You could climb fences, right? You can climb fences.
Hostile control sector Foxtrot.
Yeah, the audio doesn't seem to be very good either. I mean, I don't hear any footsteps. Like there, he's running around, I'm not hearing anything. Yeah, 2042, I mean, it's beta. You can't really do much about it. Try restarting the game or something, resetting the graphics settings, maybe repairing the in-game files. If you're getting an FPS lock. But yeah, 50 to 70 FPS. I mean, with the 5600X, seems to be weird. It should be getting higher FPS. Now on FX CPU, like I can put together the like 9590 right now and you know, toss the 1070 on it. It's gonna choke hard. It's not gonna run the game. I highly doubt it. Although I'm pretty surprised with the CPU usage. I don't think like the 9590 or the 8350 overclocked to like 4.5, 4.7. I don't think it's gonna be like completely maxed out. It's gonna most likely hover like between 90 and 100%, but it's not gonna max out. Because I honestly really expected this game to, you know, push the Ryzen 5 CPU to like 70 or 80%. It doesn't. So. But yeah, in terms of FPS, with the FX, you're definitely, like, we're definitely gonna see drops down to like 30 FPS. It's just, I mean, like, come on, give that CPU a break. It's been 10 years since it got released, and that's not surprising, especially given that a similarly priced i5 is gonna do most likely worse than that. At least that's what I assume is going to happen. Yep, it does have performance problems, and they need to fix them. I mean, the 4790K compared to this Ryzen 5, I don't think there's gonna be... Well, this is 6 cores, that's 4 cores. Yeah, there are architectural differences, but I honestly don't think there's gonna be a massive difference. The 4790K isn't going to choke, so the 8 threads are definitely gonna help there, but in terms of performance, I think it's gonna also have issues like the ones that we're getting here.
Enemy in Sector Foxtrot.
Spotted enemy helo! 330 degrees! 250 meters!
The animations, like the sliding and the you know, putting the gun up to run, really remind me of Call of Duty Warzone. Ow.
Sector Alpha under Russian control.
Nope. Not interested. No, thank you. Okay, let me check the comments. Yeah, the minimum... Wait, is the 3600X minimum? Yeah, recommended 2700X. The core utilization, I mean, I don't have the... Okay, like, I can enable... Just give me a sec. I can enable per core utilization. Like, we can check it out, but, you know, I personally don't find it necessary. It's gonna take up half of the screen, most of the screen estate. I'm enabling the per core usage right now. Just give me a sec. Okay. Did that do it? Yeah. Okay. No, that's temperature. That's not usage. Sorry. My bad. Yep. Whoopsies. There. But for some reason, I only have CPU1, CPU2. Okay. So yeah, now we're seeing. But like, here's the thing. In Afterburner, for some interesting reason, I can only enable this amount of so basically 6 cores and 7th, and so like 6 cores and 2 threads can be enabled to show the CPU utilization. Like not the CPU but per core utilization. I cannot enable. I need to enable
They're down.
hold on, let me just check. I don't know, maybe it's somewhere else. So yeah, I can only enable from CPU 1 to CPU 8. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I have 6 cores and 12 threads enabled. I was actually scared that I forgot, that maybe I forgot to enable, you know, maybe sometime I set it to 4 cores and 8 threads and I left it like that. I got scared for a second, but no. 6 cores and 12 threads are enabled. But I can only enable 8 threads to show up. That's strange. I mean, 5950X would be an overkill.
Only a few
The game
sectors
just
remain
needs to
out
be
of Russian
fixed.
control.
So yeah. Have I tried going up the rocket? I mean, I saw it launch and I drove underneath it when it was launching and nothing happened to me. I went up with the zip line, but that's about it. FX isn't gonna cut it 100%. I mean, there you can see the CPU usage, and it's pretty, like, all the cores are getting, well, not evenly utilized, but you know, it's much better than what we had back in 2010, 2011, you know. So yeah, the 8th thread isn't being really utilized, but anything above that is mostly above 50%. It's between 50 and 80%. And we're gonna drop below 60. Yep, there it is.
Sector Foxtrot is now under Allied control. Majority of sectors under our control.
Oh no, there's a tank. Get out of here.
Look out! 230 degrees! At some distance!
This guy's a maniac. He's gonna kill us. He's gonna get us killed. That's a tank, my dude. Why do you follow it? Alright, so while he's doing the driving, let me check out the chat. Yeah, I don't know, Hanif, what the problem is with your 5600X. Try to repair the game files. Maybe that'll help. Restart your PC, maybe try uninstalling the graphics drivers using DDU. That might help. What is that green light? Oh my god, this guy's using the grapple. No, no, that could have been a multi-kill. The i7-2600 and the RX 560, well, I mean, you could give it a try. It's definitely not gonna run better than this. I mean, I consider this to be unplayable. I mean, in your case, the 560 is going to be the limiting factor, that's for sure, the main limiting factor. But even with a 1080 or a 2080, 3080, you're not really gonna get great performance. It's gonna be worse than this, which is already not very playable. FX RTX 3090 will run about 60% CPU usage on Windows 10. I don't know. I think it's gonna be up there. I think it's gonna be at like 90. I don't know about your rig. I don't know what's gonna happen to like in your case, but if I use my FX 8350, it's definitely gonna run at 90% utilization, like most of the time and above. I believe that's what's going to happen. And well, it's definitely gonna drop below 45 as well. It's definitely gonna hit 30 FPS and stutter and whatnot. Because I mean, this is stuttering. Yeah, let me check the task manager. So you want me to just leave 4 cores enabled? I mean, I could do that. I don't know what's gonna happen though. Yeah, CPU 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm sorry, CPU 0, 1, 2, 3. No, the operation could not be completed. I cannot do it, unfortunately. It says access denied. Yep. Hey, Wadadli for Sun. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, try to use display driver uninstaller. Delete the drivers first and then download the latest ones and install them. You're definitely not going to be able to play on the i5 4460. It's 4 cores. 4 cores, 4 threads. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a mess, if the frame time's a mess, and it's 4 cores. It's really not surprising. I mean, the 4460 and like the quad cores that have DDR3 So like the 3470, the 3570, 3570K. I mean, even back in 2013 when Battlefield 4 released, those CPUs had issues. They had stutters. I mean, they would stutter from time to time, not frequently, but in action-packed scenarios, those CPUs would struggle. So yeah, it's really not like even Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5 were already unplayable on those CPUs, like not very playable. So it's not surprising that you can't play this game on a 4460. So yeah, okay. I feel like I'm gonna try to concentrate on the game a bit more, so that
They've nearly
I can
exhausted their
at least do
resources.
something, kill some people, cause I haven't done much this whole game. This whole time that I've been streaming, I really haven't done a lot.
I need a vehicle deployed at my location.
Sector Charlie is under our control.
Got control of almost every sector.
Over there.
How do you
Go,
change the scope? Not B. G? No, that's a grenade. H.
go. Move to my marker.
Alright, whatever. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, that's how quad cores are. Quad cores have been bad. Have been really bad for the past at least 6 years, 7 years. Even 8 years ago, 9 years ago, they would show signs of struggle, but right now, you know, most modern games are basically unplayable on quad cores. And I'm talking about 4 cores, 4 threads.
Russians are pulling troops and supplies.
This is what I'm talking about.
Russians are retreating.
Aw man, I was about to kill everyone. I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh, I don't think so. Orkin man.
Occupation of Bravo sector complete.
You know, after this round I could launch like Battlefield 5 or Apex Legends or something. If you guys like. Or maybe even Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3.
Grenade is out. Delta sector is under American occupation.
Yeah, I mean the game looks great. Explosions, effects, smoke effects, everything. I like it. I like it, but something has to be done with the performance. Oh my god. No chance.
American troops occupying most of the map.
Yeah, Battlefield does remind me of, in terms of animations, running animations, sliding, the scopes, the reloading while aiming, and whatnot. It does remind me of Call of Duty as well. So like this running animation, for example, reminds me of Call of Duty. You know, the slide and run technique that is being used in Warzone. Keep doing it here, thinking it's Warzone, but it's not very helpful. You don't really speed up doing that. So so like when you shoot and then you reload. I mean, it's a cool addition. I don't think Battlefield 5 had that. Oh my god, I suck. Yes, all of those remind me of Call of Duty, for sure.
Our situation.
Not good. Sector map is already going to American forces.
The graphics settings are lowest, 1080p. Feature frame rendering should be enabled, but I'm not sure about that.
We have fully occupied Alpha sector.
Okay, let me try playing as sniper, maybe I can be a bit more
Most sectors on the
useful.
battlefield.
Okay, this is a bad company thing. C5, okay. We'll go for that. Look at this jet. Okay. Oh, this scope looks great. Oh yeah, people. God damn it. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm basically testing the game using this setup. Seeing how it performs. Hey, Flexi. I don't stream every day. The last time I streamed was like a month and a half ago. Yeah, 5600X or even a 3600 would do a great job. Would perform better than this. I mean, 9400F, it's a 6 cores, 6 threads. Unless you were bottlenecked by something else, it should be no surprise. No. Intel processors are definitely not better for gaming. I mean, compare 10th gen to the Ryzen 5000 series. I mean, Ryzen is currently the gaming king.
Stop the US forces from conquering every sector.
What? Can I not get this? I mean, yeah, if you compare the 1600 to 10th gen, the CPU that I have and older CPUs, yeah, sure. But, I mean, what's the point? If, you know, the 10th gen doesn't, they don't compete with the 1st gen, 2nd gen Ryzen. So, I mean, obviously, yeah, 10th gen is gonna be better than this. I had no idea this was a grenade launcher.
We have full control of Echo Sector.
Is that an enemy? No. Alright, I'll take that. No. No sounds at all. Like, I'm not hearing anyone running around or, you know, approaching or using the zipline or anything.
We now control most of the map.
Yeah, the game is jank.
Foxtrot sector has been captured by hostiles.
Definitely needs a lot of work. At least I think until January of 2022. They should postpone it. It's not great. $400 for a 1070 in 2021? No, I don't think so. It should, like, I'd buy it secondhand no more than $250, maybe even less. But the prices are just jacked up like crazy. I have no idea. I mean, it depends on your budget. If you have the budget, if you have the money, I mean, obviously go for it. Can I get a break?
Sector is under American occupation.
What's going on there? Oh my god. Is that an enemy? Ooh, that was close. Yeah, if you want to play this game, you gotta snipe using this hardware. Close combat isn't really an option. But if you're sniping...
American forces will take every sector if they aren't stopped.
It's alright, it's acceptable. Oh no, I thought I had my team backing me up.
The enemy is at 50% strength.
I mean, in terms of performance, the 980 Ti and 1070 are... I think the 980 Ti is even better. But... yeah, it also depends on the game. I'd go for the 1070. you're getting 2 more gigs of VRAM. So yeah, I think I'd go for the 1070 right away. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off the per core utilization. It's taking up a lot of screen. It's not really necessary anyway, so it's fine. Just the CPU usage should be enough. All right. Yeah, after this game, I think I'm gonna launch something else, something like Apex, or maybe even Battlefield 4 or 3. Kinda miss the older Battlefield games, I haven't played them in a while. Because at this point we already know how, like, what kind of performance we're getting with this setup.
Cross to the backup! I know it's far!
Yeah, look at those drops. Not good. Yeah, Battlefield 3 is one of my favorite Battlefields, if not the favorite Battlefield. How do I feel about this new Battlefield? I mean, in terms of performance, not great. Graphics are great, even at, you know, using lowest settings, the game looks great. But, like, at the same time, Battlefield 5, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 4, all of them looked great. EA is really good at that. DICE is really good at that. So, it seems fun. I mean, we only have this map to play, this game mode to play for now, for open beta. I would play this, but I'm definitely gonna need a CPU upgrade. Yeah, the 10400F, I don't remember the pricing, but the last time I checked it out, it was a good deal. So, if you're gonna be upgrading, I believe you had a 4460, then it's gonna be a massive upgrade. It's gonna make a huge difference. Oh no, that's a grapple guy.
Our troops now hold Foxtrot sector.
God damn.
Get to the marker! Fast as you can!
Aw, yeah, let's go. Look at those jets, dude.
The enemy is short on resources. They are desperate. We have the advantage. They will do anything to recapture our sectors. They've secured all of Alpha Sector.
No. I don't know, I can't aim.
The U.S. forces are weakened. They're nearly defeated.
And the game is
They're
over.
abandoning the fight. We've won this.
Yeah. Okay, so we get it. Battlefield 2042, like in conclusion, doesn't really run that good on the setup. At least for now. Hopefully final release fixes that issue. But yeah, this has been Battlefield 2042 on the Ryzen 5 1600 AF and the 1070. Not a great experience, mainly because of the CPU. You definitely want to have a 3600 at least. I don't know how much of a difference that's gonna make. It's at the end of the day, it's still 6 cores and 12 threads. Obviously, there are architectural improvements on the 3600. I just don't know how big the difference is gonna be. Yeah, the game is quite demanding, Orkin Man. It is what it is. So yeah, minimum 3600. And for the best experience, it looks like you're gonna need something like a 5600X? I don't know, dude. But in terms of graphics card, a 1070 is good enough. You could play this game even with a 1060. You just need a good CPU. And that would be, I don't know, a 9700K? Maybe a 10600K? A Ryzen 7 3700X, 3600 minimum. So yeah. Okay, I closed Battlefield 2042, and just to show you how much better Battlefield 5 runs on this system, let's just hop in, set the settings to lowest, and check out the performance. Wow, I've been streaming for 2 hours. Okay, there we go. Battlefield 5, you should see it now, hopefully. Looks good. Okay, so let me go to options, video. For some reason I don't have the overlay. Yeah, I don't know why the overlay doesn't want to open up. Yeah, I mean, 128 players definitely make a huge impact. They definitely impact performance. But you know, we're still gonna go for 64 players, and you know, I'm gonna pick a bigger map, like one of the biggest maps. At least I'm gonna try to do that with a lot of action, and see how big of a difference there is between 2042 and Battlefield 5. I just don't understand. I'm trying to restart the game to see if that would fix the overlay issue, because for some reason I can't open it up in Battlefield 5. There it is. Okay. Battlefield 5, like, I'm gonna go for 64. That's the maximum player count you can go for. The open beta is here. We already did that. Okay. Options, video. There you can see it's 1080p. You can disable that. Let's go to advanced. Low settings, TA low. Basically everything is the same. This is unnecessary. Feature frame rendering is on. Okay? So lowest settings, 1080p with feature frame rendering on. You know, I have a suspicion that maybe Battlefield 2042 wasn't, like, even though you enabled feature frame rendering, the performance didn't improve that much. So I have a suspicion that maybe that wasn't working properly, and on final release that might get fixed, hopefully. So yeah, because I really don't think that this 1600 AF should be performing like that. Hold on, let me try to fix this. Yep, just noticed. Working on it. Does it work now? No, still doesn't seem to work. God damn it, what's going on? Yeah, I have it. I picked Battlefield 5, but it doesn't want to see it for some reason. That's interesting. I have no idea. I'm gonna restart the game again. God damn it. I mean, that's the only explanation that I have. Because performance just doesn't change. Usually, you know, at least in Battlefield 5, feature frame rendering improves performance a lot. It's a very noticeable difference. Okay, let's try it again. Alright, launched Battlefield 5, OBS, add a game capture, Battlefield 5. Capture a specific window, Battlefield 5. Okay, now it should work. There we go. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So once again, go into options, video. Here. You can see that it is 1080p. All of the effects are disabled. In advanced, we have the feature frame rendering enabled right here. VSync is disabled, obviously everything is at low. The settings are basically the same as Battlefield 2042. So yeah. Okay, so Narvik is a pretty big map. Could go Narvik, could go Panzerstorm, Devastation, Pacific Storm. Wow, a lot of people are playing Battlefield 5. Damn. Okay, let's go Narvik. Let's go Narvik. By the way, let me know if the game is too loud compared to my voice.
Attention. We'll be dropping you in ahead of the main landing to soften the German defenses. You need to locate caches containing explosives and use them to dismantle Jerry's artillery. If they remain operational, those cannons will make short work of our landing efforts. Good hunting.
The overlay isn't visible, I just noticed. God damn it. I'm trying to enable the overlay so that you guys can see the frame time graph and everything, but I have no idea why does it not show up the thing. Okay, Battlefield crashed. Sweet. I think I'm just gonna go for display capture instead of window capture. I think that's gonna be easier. Okay, so now it shows the overlay for some reason. That's interesting. Okay. Blah blah blah. Cool. Okay, let's go devastation. That's breakthrough. Let's go for conquest. Twisted steel. Narvik. There we go. Alright. The overlay is visible, the game is visible, everything should be fine now. Just want to show you how much better Battlefield 5 runs compared to 2042. And while the 2042 definitely has some graphical upgrades, it definitely looks better. I don't think it looks that much better to run so bad. Oh, the map changed. Okay. Yeah, definitely it does.
Capture and hold the objectives. As many as possible, soldiers.
But still, I think the Ryzen 5 should be doing a much better job at running the 2042. I think the game's loud.
Objective dog is ours now, soldiers.
Yeah, the game's pretty loud.
We have taken objective easy.
That should be good. I mean, Battlefield 5 looks great. I love the graphics, I love the lighting, the details, the textures.
Charlie is now ours.
It looks great, and I mean, look at the FPS. It's such a massive difference already. Like even here.
Throwing a bomb!
Ow. Like even in that area, it runs great. There's a lot of action. You can see the whole map. And it runs above 100 FPS. So much more playable. Yeah, settings are exactly the same. There. Options, video. It's 1080p. Everything's at low, but we have future frame rendering enabled. Now, if I disable this, I believe disabling this asks you to restart the game. So I'm not gonna do it yet. We're just gonna run around like this. But I mean, we already can see a massive, massive difference. Oh no.
Attention, we have lost objective easy.
I mean, the frame rate is basically double compared to what we had in 2042. In action-packed areas, in 2042 we were getting 50, 55 FPS. We were easily dropping below 60. Here though, that's not the case. Here, like in action-packed areas, we're getting 100 frames. And, well, yeah, there is a player count difference. There is obviously a player count difference, but it shouldn't be performing that bad. Like, it's... I don't think that's okay.
We have taken objective Able. Attention, objective Dog has been lost.
Oh my god, we have a teammate there. Yeah, we definitely need to wait for the official release, but there's just a month left. I don't know what, like, how much they could improve on that. Hopefully they do. I really want them to, because I'm a fan of Battlefield games, and I know I'm playing like shit. I haven't played Battlefield in a while. I've been playing Apex a lot lately.
Get patched up, soldier.
And they definitely feel different.
We have taken objective Dog.
Oh my god, there's a guy in here.
We have taken objective Baker.
But you get the point.
We control all objectives.
The difference in performance is massive.
We have lost objective Able. Be aware we have lost objective Baker.
Fix, soldier. Fix yourself with that.
Wait, do we have enemies in here? shot from?
Hey there, mucker.
No. I was trying to be helpful.
Soldier, I got you, chum.
No. Battlefield 5. I don't know. Battlefield 5 feels a bit different compared to 3. Like even 4 felt different compared to 3. Oh, so you're getting stutters on an 1800X at 3.6 gigahertz. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they have to patch it. They have to, before it gets released, they have to do something about performance. But I mean, Battlefield 5 also had performance issues at first, I believe, and then they fixed it.
I've got you.
Oh no, I thought that was our tank for some reason. I'm not paying attention at all.
Grenade out!
Don't let up now.
No, climb. Oh my god. Currently playing using lowest settings at 1080p. Actually, I should change the title of the live stream. I'm just gonna change the title to Battlefield 5 Livestream, and I'm gonna pin a comment to notify that Battlefield 2042 test has ended. Okay. Alright, I think I should open up a different map, something like Devastation or Narvik. I think those maps are more detailed. But you get the point. In general, like most of the time, you're getting basically double the frame rate using the same settings. Obviously there is 128 players in Battlefield 2042, but that shouldn't, like, I mean, not everyone is fighting at the same spot, right? So like where we're looking at, it's usually, you know, half of the lobby, and I'm not even sure if all 128 people were actually playing the game. I didn't check the player count, but yeah, performance shouldn't be that bad. The frame time was all over the place, it was stuttery, and the frame rate was dropping below 50 FPS using the same settings. So not good, not good. So let me open up let me open up Devastation, for example. So there's a lot more geometry going on, a lot of buildings, a lot of action going on in a single area, usually, because the map isn't that massive. And yeah, let's see what the frame rate is like. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I'm not ending the stream yet. I will be ending it in a few minutes, though. That's for sure, because I'm really hungry. That was it for the Battlefield 2042 test. Now we're just checking out Battlefield 5. So I just wanted to notify the viewers that we moved on to Battlefield 5.
Capture and hold the objectives, as many as possible.
You know, I bet we can set the graphics settings to ultra and still get better performance numbers than what we got with 2042 actually. Oh, that's a shotgun, dude. I hate that shotgun.
Damit kommst du wieder auf die Beine. Jetzt kommt eine Granate.
Objective Bertha.
Mehr Erste Hilfe. Granate ist unterwegs.
Attention, Objective Bertha has been lost. The enemy is now controlling all the objectives.
Oh, that's a shotgun guy.
Very good. Objective Caesar is ours.
Ow.
Jemand muss mir Munition bringen. Ich helfe dir. Erste Hilfe, Soldat.
Objective Dora is now ours, soldiers.
Soldaten, wir haben
No.
Attention, we have lost
I actually
objective
thought that
Dora.
was an enemy. Okay. I'm gonna set the... I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Look at his spot, dude.
Soldiers, we have taken
I'm gonna set the
objective
graphics
Anton.
settings to ultra and see how the frame rate is like. It might take a couple of seconds for the... Oh, actually, the V-Sync is on, I believe. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I mean, it's still significantly
Hier,
better
erste
compared
Hilfe schadet
to
nicht.
2042.
Ich habe eine Handgranate für Sie.
We have lost objective Anton.
Oh my god. Wait, was that model like low polygon or something? Thank you to Ravon for watching the stream for second round. Yep, I don't know what I'm gonna upload next,
We are
but
losing
again,
objective data.
thank you for your support. Have a good day.
Hier, noch mehr Erste
Well done.
Hilfe.
We have taken objective Anton.
zusammen, ja? Hier, erste Hilfe.
Keep going, we can turn this around.
Ich habe eine Granate für Sie. Bewegt euch, Soldaten.
Who are you shooting at? Where do I live? I currently live in Turkey.
Objective Dora is now ours, soldiers.
Oh no, I had no idea where the guy was shooting from. Yeah, I think I'm gonna slowly end the stream because I'm really hungry. I still didn't eat anything. Didn't eat a lot, at least. So I'm gonna slowly end the stream there. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining in. Appreciate you guys sticking around till the end.
Objective Emil is now ours.
So yeah. In the end, I mean, dude, Battlefield 5 runs so much better compared to 2042. It is a massive difference. Even at Ultra, we're getting better results than what we got using lowest settings in Battlefield 2042. The difference is massive. I hope they fix it, because I'd love to play the new Battlefield. It looks great,
Objective Dora has been lost.
looks fun, and hopefully they delay the game before the release. Yeah, thank you again, Henif. Thank you very much for sticking around. Appreciate it. Alright, I'm gonna end it there. Again, thank you very much. And I don't know, I guess see you in the next video or whenever I stream next time. Thank you, bye bye.